Hey there, guys. We just had the live stream update for January of 2023. And in this video, I'm going to be very briefly going over the major points, but I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of discussion or covering every single thing. That's because on Tuesday, I've already got a guest lined up for the news video, and me and the guest will be going into much deeper discussion about the live stream, the news, etc. So this is just like a quick teaser, and then the main discussion about the live stream and the news will be with me and the guest on Tuesday during my usual weekly news video. So we had a live stream with it was Hiroki, Justin, and Tony. They had about like 35 to 40 minutes at the beginning of game stuff where they did like a food game tasting like dumplings or something. It was, a goofy game show. They had fun with it. It took like 40 minutes, kind of drawn out, but whatever. They had fun with it, sure. If you enjoy it, whatever. Then we got to the actual information. So one of the things is they announced the Lunar New Year unit, which is this year is going to be Lunar Festival Cleome. She's a mage, it's like a katana mage, and she's like fire themed. And again, I'm not going to go super into her kit or talking about her because we're going to be doing all of that on Tuesday's news video. But here's a preview. You're getting Lunar Festival Cleome as our unit for this Clash of Wills for January. We're also getting awakenings for Reno and Sephiroth. These are the silver crowns that have been super delayed. They're finally coming out along with their stages. So Reno's crowns make him a better breaker. If they weren't free, I'd say big, huge skip, but it's basically free, so why not? Sephiroth's crowns do make him a lot better. He won't quite be a meta unit until we get the Dark Leader skill, Diosius. That'll make him a lot better. So he'll be like mid-tier, honestly speaking, after his crowns. Usable, but definitely not at the top until the Dark Leader still comes. And because Sephiroth qualifies for the Dark Leader skill, that really propels him really highly. We also got information about Clash of Wills. The boss is called Hare, apparently. It's a rabbit hugging a pot of greed. It's a beast, it's a demon, weak to fire, ice, and dark. We'll be talking much more about this in the news video. During the stream, they did give a lot of information about this, or I guess more information, not really a lot, but more information than I'm going. Again, this is just a very brief recap video, just so people aren't wondering, am I going to be making a big detailed video? I am going to on Tuesday. And then Clash of Wills gear is being upgraded. It looks like this is going to cost upgrade. It's a plus version, not just an automatic upgrade like last time. So you're going to have to buy this probably with Xenostone. It's basically just the gear is getting better. So Rulers is going to 500 flat stats. Even Magisters is getting some flat stats added. The Summoner's gear is getting the numbers increased, but basically just all the gear is getting better. So that's nice. Hopefully you've got some Xenostones saved up. And actually the Xenostones in the picture right here, which makes it pretty obvious, it's even called the Exchange Shop. So you're definitely going to have to buy this with Xenostone. And there it is. And then this probably won't be on Tuesday's news, so we're going to discuss this in a little more detail in this video because this won't be part of the Tuesday video. The Q&A section was literally one question, and the question had such a non-answer, it was very disappointing. Are there any plans to make future units Clash of Wills friendly, similar to Neovision's Cloud? And their answer, basically, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but Cloud was a special occasion, and future units probably not. They're not saying absolutely no, but pretty much don't expect it. Yeah, so that is pretty disappointing because, the anniversary stream like 6 months ago, they kind of talked about how they had plans to, or at least they were going to look into ways to upgrade JP units to make them Clash of Wills viable. It took them 6 months to finally do something like that. So 6 months later, they upgraded Cloud. I've talked about my opinion on Cloud before. I feel like his Clash of Wills upgrade was almost irrelevant. It didn't do enough to make him a strong contender for a slot in Clash of Wills. All they did was put morale scaling on one of his skills, which actually does less damage than his LB. So yeah, it was an underwhelming upgrade, and that was apparently all we're getting for the JP unit upgrades was the underwhelming cloud upgrade, and they're pulling the plug. It does say the timelines are to be determined, meaning they can change their mind. That's just, to make us feel better, but they're probably not going to. I'd be certainly surprised and happy if they did make a better attempt. Maybe a future unit like, Bart's could get a real serious upgrade to make them viable in Clash of Wills. It's not going to happen. I'm just super hopium right here. But it would be nice, but it's not going to happen. Otherwise, they wouldn't have just said in the stream, not going to happen. They also said, we have plans to release JP units because I guess the community was on the edge thinking maybe they weren't going to release JP units. I'm super confused about the point of even saying this. So JP units are coming as they've been coming for 6 years. We know this. That's like the reason. I don't know. It was just very strange for them to choose this question and this answer. I don't know. I just really wish they would do some Q&As that had some substance to them and had some real answers. Like the question, are there plans to make future units Clash of Wills friendly? I mean, it's basically a 3-paragraph way for them to say no. I would have much preferred them to do like 4 or 5 questions about, burning topics, stuff like that, stuff that are, really things on people's minds, or maybe they could discuss, stuff coming in the next month. Like we could go over the next, 4 or 5 banners coming, because they only do 1 stream per month. So instead of just that monthly stream covering only the week, they could cover the entire month of content. They don't have to go into super detail, but they can talk about, like, we know Bart's is coming. Bart's is going to be a wind unit. He's going to come with Berserker Creole, stuff like that. And you could just, spend 30 seconds talking about upcoming content. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just going off the rails here. I just really wish the questions and answers, had more substance to them, and they would focus more, instead of just the 1 week directly in front of them, they focused more on the upcoming month, because it's going to be a month until we see another live stream. But whatever. Overall, we are having Cleome. Maybe she's good, maybe she's not. We don't know until we get more information, some upgrades, etc. Clash of Wills. I always love Clash of Wills. We're going to talk about that a lot on Tuesday. And then, gear upgrades are always fun. Love it. Okay, that's kind of it for my quick update video. And this is kind of a dead week. Not a whole lot going on. That's why not many videos for me. It's just week 2 of week 2 of Dark Visions, which I already put out my videos for last week. So, yeah, I guess see you on probably Tuesday for the news video, where me and a guest will be talking in much more detail about Cleome, etc. See you then.